この番組はバンダイの提供でお送りします。
始まる。蘇る熱きヒーローたち。超リアルな造形で完全再現。バンダイウルトラ怪獣シリーズ新登場。
マーベラーからレオパルドンにチェンジ。行くぞマシンベイ。スパイダーマンが送る完全変化デラックス超合金レオパルドン、コピーより発売中。
Oh, what are you doing? I do not have time for this. We have packing to do, so much packing to do. And today is the last episode of Collect All Monsters of the Year. We're doing the whole gift guide thing, not to mention the whole Collectibles of the Year awards. I do not have time to do the whole intro today, so ikimashou! What is up, and welcome to episode 23 of Collect All Monsters, the YouTube show that delves into the side of the kaiju genre from the collectible side of things. My name is Kyle, and I'm one of the four beautiful co-hosts here tonight, or here today, to welcome you to this show and this next, hour plus of entertainment, all relating to kaiju collectibles. And let me first say hello to everybody watching. We got 22 people watching live, both on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you guys so much for being here. We will check in with you guys real quick soon. But first, let me say howdy to Mr. Leslie Chambers. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, folks? What's going on, people? The last show.
I just realized, dude.
Yeah.
I totally just realized that.
Yeah, but hold on.
Went right back to it, but go for it. Go.
I can save you. I can save you. I can save you. Because that's what I do. Normally, this is the part where I will talk about the stuff that I got for myself and just be lame as I normally am. But you know what? But you know what? There's a certain co-host on this show that has some much bigger news that she obviously needs and wants to share. And I'm going to give her the floor right now. So without further ado, the one and the only Biolante's biggest fan, Christine Chapin. What do you want to share with the world?
Hi guys! Well, if you didn't notice, I just got my snack delivery here. I got my Kit Kat bar and my drink for my man.
That's the big news.
I was trying to get him to sneak in here on with me, but we're packing. We're moving to another house. So, anyways, I have some very exciting news to share. Yay! I don't think you guys can see it, but we're engaged.
Congratulations.
Exciting. It's so shiny. I love it. He did a good job. So yeah, he surprised me and found my favorite waterfall too back in New York when I was home for Thanksgiving. So that's my man right there.
So cool.
Good job, Joe.
He put a ring on it.
Yep, he did. He's like, I'm nabbing that down. So
nice work. Nice work, Joe.
Excellent. Well, did you get any new kaiju figures?
Yes, I did. Actually, so when I went home, I had entered a couple of the Anraku lotteries, and I'd mistakenly put in my old address in New York. So I had to wait to fly back for Thanksgiving to get them. So I had won this one, the new colorway of the Godzilla 2000.
Cool.
Yeah, I love it. It kind of reminds me of the M1 in this colorway. So I got this dude.
It kind of does. Yeah, nice.
Move this right Knocked my drink over. And then, this one I'm super excited about. The glitter Desugoji.
Damn.
Oh my god,
Wow.
he's super sparkly too. And I believe his entire body is made of clear vinyl with like gold glitter inside of it. And I think they just painted the black parts on. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looks like. So I think this thing is all gold glitter because like his spines are translucent. Love this little dude.
That's
And
cool.
then this just came in yesterday.
Oh, I want that one so bad.
And it is,
So
I got the
cute.
light up, and he's got so excited that he has a blue light up
For
spines.
you. He's
So
really
yeah,
cute.
I can't wait. I wanted to have my Biollante out, but everything's all packed away. And then I also
So
got a
cute.
surprise box from Mondo, kind of like a little compensation package for some issues I was having. But I got
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
Cool.
Great.
so beautiful.
That's a pretty nice compensation. That's fantastic.
Yeah. And then I got these two too came in. So I gotta do a little. I want to do
Wait,
a little video on these.
Oh, you got the
'cause-
pink. I got the pink too.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, and it glows
gor-
blue, which is
It
cool.
grows. It's really cool. I'm so happy
Yeah.
that Hector was able to get me one of those pink ones because that's
Oh
what
my
I'm.
gosh, I know. So, but I mean, I just gotta rave a
Nice.
little bit
Sure.
about because this
Kyle,
sculpt
you have that
is
one, right?
just yeah,
Yep.
the Super X, the Super X variant. Which I just gotta say, like, I'm so in love with the sculpt. I say like I feel like it's the best 84 soft
I
vinyl
agree.
figure out
I
there. But
second
man, because I've just
I
been
second it.
staring at these since they came in,
And they're
I keep
solid,
staring at
right?
this,
You're
too.
saying they're really solid pieces.
yeah, they are
They're not like on Rocco and Sako seems to be a little bit like thinner vinyl
thin.
and lighter.
Interesting.
Yeah, it
These
is
things
very
are
thin.
those little 84s are heavier than the Unrocco and Saku.
Yeah, they are.
They really are. It's nice.
Super detailed too. So I was very excited. So yeah, I got a couple good box days in when I got back from New York, and then I caught myself a shiny, and
Yay!
so I kind of say it was a successful month.
Sparkly.
That's beautiful. Keith says Mazel Tov. He's in the chat room.
Oh,
Christine.
thanks, Keith. Love you guys.
There were
So
some
let's see.
congratulatory messages in the chat as well.
Oh,
That's
you
awesome
guys!
stuff.
I have my glasses on, so I can't read them. I'll have to go back through and look later. Thank you, everyone. Though, yeah.
So
we,
Christine is going to register at Mandarake instead of like Bed Bath & Beyond
or Bayi or something.
or Macy's. She's going to say my registry is going to be Mandarake. So,
Mandarake,
right?
please.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Please
that would
send
be the
toys.
coolest thing ever.
I don't
No,
want money. I just want toys.
No.
I will tell you how that wedding is gonna go down. Me, John, Kyle, and David are gonna be the back of the church like this. Like, can you believe this stuff? Now, Joe's groomsmen, they're gonna have Jaguar costumes.
Oh my god.
The choir, the choir is gonna be dressed like Keelak women.
Oh,
The-
that'd be.
I might be dressed like a key lock woman.
The flower girl, the flower girl is gonna have like a little Mothra costume. The little
I'm
ring
down with
boy
this.
is gonna
You
be
sure
in
it's
a
not
little.
going to be a Rose Biollante coming down the aisle, grabbing the pedals
Oh my
all over
god,
them?
the pedals, yes.
The ring
Oh my
boy,
God.
the
That would
ring
be
boy,
great.
the ring boy is gonna be like a little King Caesar, and her
Aw.
bridesmaids, gonna be like, there's gonna be three of them, so it's gonna be Gador. So there's gonna
All right. So Leslie, you're going to see Joe's hand snatch that ring right back over. He's like, no.
You know what's funny?
Crazy.
So when I
That's
was in New York, he showed up and surprised me because I didn't know. I had gone home for 3 weeks, and he was sneaky. I opened the door because the doorbell rang, and I see this giant green dinosaur standing there. Come here. Hey, don't.
he's taking it back.
I see this giant
Oh, no.
green dinosaur come up to the door, and I'm like, "What the
Hey,
heck is
Joe.
this?"
yay!
I can hear you guys. So I see this giant green
Joe.
dinosaur.
Thank you.
Nice
Come
work,
up.
buddy.
I
I
tried.
can't reach with my hands.
She's not easy to please.
You done good. Done good.
And so I thought it was someone coming for my nephew because my nephew was at the house. So I'm like, "Hello." And then he wasn't saying anything, so I'm like, trying like, "What? You're not saying nothing." And I was like, "Oh my god!" And he's like, "Babe," and I was like, "Oh my god!" So it was funny. It was pretty funny.
It was
That's
fun.
the way you do it, Joe.
That's
the way
cool.
you do it.
That's
Totally
cool.
surprised me.
It was fun. Thank you.
Well, we're all super happy for you guys, and congratulations too.
Congratulations.
Seriously.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. She's an
Thanks,
amazing
you guys.
All
woman.
right.
Baby, you gotta hype me up. Yeah, hype me up. Yeah, that's right.
I don't want to get her too high. Sorry. You guys have a great show.
Thanks.
Thank
See
you.
you later.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Why am I waving?
Happy holidays.
You're not leaving.
Oh.
He's such a sweet man.
Oh, get a room.
I was waiting. It took longer than I thought. Actually.
That's great.
Oh,
Awesome.
How much fun is that?
Yeah, he's
Great
good.
fun.
He's a good dude. Pain in the butt sometimes, but I'm a pain in the butt too. So.
Hey, yeah, none of us are going to be pain in the butt people, I'm sure.
I'm never a pain in the butt, ever. Ever.
Oh man. Okay, so let's see. Where are we at? So Christine, you did your show and tell and your big announcement. So
Yes.
let's actually move on. Leslie actually had a question for us to tack on to the end of our show and tell at this point, which was Leslie.
Yes. And you know what? I might as well go and answer this question first. But
Go for it.
since I really didn't have this, I'd had a couple things that I bought for myself, but it's the holiday season. They're stuck in transit because of the supply chain being the way it is. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's okay. You know, it's fine. I've been really blessed this year. As a matter of fact, can you believe it? It's been 2 years since this show has been going on. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, our
like,
actual anniversary is the 28th.
yeah.
Oh my
So.
goodness, you guys.
So, and we came at a time when the world went to crap. And I know I've got messages from people that say, you know, we've been like a great bright spot through those dark times. So, and to get messages like that and to know that, you know, that what we do, our chemistry, our love for this stuff has really impacted other people's lives, that really means a lot to me personally. I'm sure that means a lot to my co-host.
Absolutely.
So, before I go any further, I want to say thank you to every single one of you that supported Collect All Monsters. You have watched our shows, been a part of our coffee chats. If you in some way, shape, or form have supported us and been there for us, on behalf of myself, Christine, John, Colin, David, we want to say thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. Now we got that mushy stuff out the way. Let's move on. But like I said, going back to what I was saying, you know, I didn't get a lot of stuff. I didn't receive a lot of my stuff. So in this segment, for us like show and tell, since this is the end of the year, I wanted to pose to my co-host, name your top 5 figure acquisitions of the year 2021. And for me personally, they go in this order. Number 5, the X Plus Gigantic Favorite Sculptors line 54. I have it. Take my word for it. I don't feel like getting them, so just deal with it.
Here he is.
Thank you for saving me. I really do appreciate it.
Oh man, that thing's nice.
Yes, yes. Number 4, the Roto Kaiju Giant Gorilla.
Nice choice.
King Kong 1962 Giant Gorilla 62. I think this was the first one. Yeah, this was the first one.
That's the first one. The hands are like this on the first one. Yes.
Yes, that's the first one. Thank you to Steve Serajoli, Beto Matali. Yeah, so he's number 4. Number 5, and I think David will. Number 3. And I think David will fill me on this. Oh my God!
He's gorgeous.
It's on my list.
Mondo Mothra 2003. Jesus Christ, this thing is awesome.
Stuff.
They are killing it. And again, I think they still have a few of the standards on Mondo's website, so please get it. Unfortunately, they don't have the one with the larvae, but even with the fully intact egg, this thing is, in my opinion, this is my favorite Mothra collectible in my collection. It is so awesome. All right. Number 2, and I wasn't expecting to get this year, but you know, thanks to David Dopko, thanks to AJ Russo from Kaiju Live. Thank you, Keith. She is amazing. My beautiful wife Sandra, and of course Richard Iso. I got my hands on the KOC 1964 Godzilla kit. That's number 2, and oh my God, this thing is, God, man, Jesus Christ! I don't know.
I've been saying it.
I don't know what can top it, but I think David has an idea. And number 1.
We'll soon find out, won't we?
I'll soon find out. But number 1, Number one, what was my favorite acquisition of 2021?
I don't see anything.
I can't
Probably go
tell.
get it since it's probably not on screen right now.
There it is. There it is. The Spiral
Oh my
Studios Ultimate Master Line Battle in Boston Edition, whatever. King Ghidorah, Monster Zero 2019, the gigantic version. And yes, I've had people try to debate me on whether this was a gigantic size figure or not.
Massive.
They tried to tell me that it wasn't really a fully gigantic size figure because he's not. I mean, he's bigger than the 2019 Godzilla X Plus Gigantic, but they argue he should be like maybe 10 feet tall. But then at that point, I just blocked them on Facebook because they have no idea what the hell they're talking about. But yes, this is my favorite acquisition of the year 2021. So from 5 to 1, of course, Gigantic 54. Roto Kaiju King Kong 62, Mondo Mothra, KOC 64, and of course, Monster Zero King Ghidorah 2019. And again, these are my top 5 favorite acquisitions. And I'm so looking forward to what other collectibles that we may see come 2022 because King Kong vs. Godzilla turns 60 next year. Gigan turns 50 next year. Oh my God, there's so much to look forward to. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So without further ado, let me kick it over to my main man up in Seattle, Washington, the one and the only David Eric Dapko. What's going on, David?
Hey, everybody. So I got my festive lights up, ready for holiday.
Very
Got
festive.
My little, Christine, this
Christmas
is
Goji, Toy Graph.
Toy Graph Christmas Goji in the bag. I'm ready to go.
cute.
I'm really excited for this show. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. It's a dreary, miserable, 40-degree, rainy day here in Seattle.
Oh.
But I've got so much sunshine here in this group. It's all good. So, yeah, I know. So, let's see. I'm gonna talk about something that I just got in the mail yesterday. It's a box day, and it's a gift from one of our viewers and a good friend of mine, Mr. Greg
Aw.
Coggin. And I'm drinking it right now. It's this awesome artisan coffee from Eugene, Oregon. And he sent a big bag of it and of the fresh beans. And I just knew when I opened the bag that it smelled amazing. And check out the sticker that comes with it.
That's so cool.
Is that
Awesome.
cool or what?
Totally awesome.
The
What?
64. The
Yep,
64. Not the 89, but the 64.
Hey,
What?
they're working on it, I'm
Wonderful
sure.
surprise. Thank you so much, Greg. I'm drinking it right now. It's awesome coffee. I can't wait to have it every single morning. It's great until it's gone. So thank you so much, Greg. You're so kind. And I guess what we can do is just sort of jump right into my top 5 because I didn't really have too many box days either of late. Oh, wait, before we do that, I have one that I have to show off, which is on my list. It is this D'Agostini hand-carved wooden Shodai
big.
Godzilla.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
is
How
that
is it
thing
that big?
the coolest thing? I mean,
Wow.
it's just like I can't tell you how stoked I am to have this piece. This little thing might be my favorite thing, totally, that I got last year.
Wow.
It sort of sits on the line between Japanese artist culture and pop culture. I didn't say that right, but you know what I
That's
mean.
beautiful.
It's super cool, and it also comes with this really groovy bass.
Oh,
Oh,
And he sits right on the base and a little
Dang.
cool nameplate.
awesome.
Nice.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, it's just really special. And he lives upstairs, as does the Mothra statue from Mondo. Kyle, I think you have a picture that I sent to you because she's up there with our holiday display. And if you want to
I do.
flash
I
to that,
do.
if you have it somewhere.
Well, I've got the
I should
full
have jumped on
the
that
full group.
54.
Well, that's the full. Okay,
Ooh.
we'll start
Yeah.
with the full group, and then the second
Oh,
one is the
man.
Mothra display with my holiday stuff. So
You got some
these are my
great
choices.
stuff.
I'm not putting them in any order because it changes daily. But as you can see, the D'Agostini wooden Shodai Godzilla hand carved, as Leslie pointed out before, the beautiful Mondo Mothra statue, the X Plus FSL 54, the X Plus FSL Rodan, which is beautiful, and then finally this really cool clear gut 64 Godzilla that both Kyle and I got this year from Mandarake. And that's those. It was really super hard. The Science Patrol HQ, which I have actually right here, was definitely
Nice.
a contender.
That's big too.
It's big and beautiful and awesome.
Wow.
I didn't think I would get one actually for the great price. Thanks again to Nick Sides, who went to the show and assisted me in getting this piece. But yeah, that's those. Oops, there goes the jet VTOL on the ground. It crashed.
Oh, no.
But he's all right. He's fine.
Small earthquake in Seattle, David?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I have to show you for my. Oh yeah, there it is. So Mothra lives upstairs with our little holiday display on our mantelpiece.
Beautiful.
Which is kind of like, you know, there's no room down here. Number one, and number two, she may go upstairs to Keith's office at some point, but right now she's just living above the fireplace in the living room, and she looks great with the rest of our holiday display. So she's hanging out there. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got.
Very nice.
Kyle, you're next, right? Are you next?
I think so. Yeah, I guess I'll go next.
Let's hear.
All right. So hey, well, thanks for being here, everybody. I guess what I'll do is I'll just show off the only real box day thing that I can show off right now. Oh, you know what I should do? Somebody asked earlier, where's John? Where's John Ruffin? Unfortunately, right. John Ruffin has a family thing and could not be with us today, so we're carrying on without him, but he'll be back with us for the next installment.
He's here in spirit.
Sure he's here in spirit, specifically because I know he would have brought up this brand new Godzilla Art of Yuji Kaida book, or Kaida Yuji, as it says on the cover. This is one of many books by master illustrator Yuji Kaida, who has done so much Godzilla artwork. It's just kind of unbelievable. You'll probably recognize stuff as I flip through some of the pages here. The guy is just prolific, very prolific, very amazing. He was at G-Fest a few years ago.
Super nice guy too.
Meet him and interview
with his
him.
Wife. Yep.
Very nice. Yep.
I pre-ordered this way back in April, as soon as it was up for pre-order on Amazon. It finally just showed up. Just made it.
Wow.
So I think that's really my only box day. I did get some clothing. You know, if there's one collectible, quote unquote, that I didn't really sort of dive into in terms of showing it on the program, but holy moly, I have been diving into money-wise, is like t-shirts and anything that I could just be like, ooh, it's a limited edition, awesome. Oh, I'm going to get that. Like this Godzilla shirt.
Love that one. That's great.
This is from Hardcore Chocolate. It's a Japanese brand that I really love. There's Cavity Colors has been knocking it out of the park. I just got a bunch
They
of
just did a
Cavity
Biollante one.
That's right. I'll be talking about it a little bit later.
We need a 64. We need a 64 one.
I can, dude. You know it's coming.
It's coming.
They are doing great. I will say right now that when they first started their Godzilla merchandise, wasn't the biggest fan of the designs. I'm very particular when it comes to designs, but Cavity Colors last 3 or 4 releases have had some just incredible stuff. And so more to come on that later. I'll just go ahead and dive right into my top 5 because I actually have them all here. David, since you already talked about it, I'll start with the Sarajushi.
Nice.
Jushi, this is the anatomically Sarajushi.
Yeah, I didn't want to massacre it, but
S-Man.
Okay. Sarajushi. I don't know.
I think it's Sarajushi, but anyway. Jiushi? Who knows?
It's awesome.
Unless I have it written in front of me. And I don't have it written in front of me right now. But I love this guy. I absolutely love that it's like the autopsy style Godzilla.
I love him.
It fits in perfectly with my sort of clear guts Mechagodzilla, which is very difficult to see because of the glare.
Is that the Marusan?
This is the Marusan. So he's got a silver circuitry body inside of a clear body.
Looks like a real robot. That's
really
great.
giant. He's like the 450 series.
Dang.
Very large. These are not in any particular order, but I purchased this guy from Mandarake, sort of like one-off.
Yep.
Yeah.
This absolutely is one of the most beautiful Juicy figures in my collection, and
he said juicy.
Yum.
Bright red, I don't know, bright red vinyl, like really just pristinely bright red vinyl. always will just like look like juicy candy to me. I don't know what the deal is.
Starburst.
Like I said that when I did the Shin Godzilla from X Plus, the Sekai. Anyway, number where am I at? 4 would be this lady.
Oh, I love her.
Lokumi.
I gotta get one.
I'm
Gotta
a
get
huge
one.
fan of yokai, as many
Me
people
too.
know. And when Maruhachi Gangu is the guy who releases these,
Those are so cool.
I've been trying to get one for a while and finally got one this year. So stoked about that. And then for number 5, I guess I would say that while it's sort of a tie between the 2 figures that arrived at the same time, I would say that
Oh
this
yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
this
Yep.
is the M1 Garamon from that Sheena Gallery exhibit, and it's done like red lacquer, and it's
beautiful.
just
I love it.
He's very
so cool.
shiny.
Very
Yeah.
shiny, very very traditional looking in design, and of course the Ultraman that I purchased with it has the vermilion and the gold coloration, also just stunning to see.
Beautiful.
In terms of other things to share, I will say that if you are a member of our Collect All Monsters Monster Collectors group, you might want to check out, if you haven't already, you might want to check out the live video that we did last month or this month. I can't even remember when it was.
I think
November
it was earlier this
23rd.
month.
It's November 23rd.
Last month.
Okay,
Last
last month,
Yep.
which was our my unboxing of those figures plus
Yes.
the tour of this room and a Q&A, because we have actually started the process of breaking this room down, and
Yeah, man.
it is not in
Sad.
its normal
Bittersweet.
state. It's
Bittersweet.
bittersweet, but it is sad to see to have to take stuff down. I did shoot some video for some people that were talking about how I should document the whole process, but it's like I will be taking the videos that I shoot and sort of like compiling them eventually into something. I'm not exactly sure what, but yeah, you'll check that out if you're in the group. And if you're not in the group, why not join the Collect All Monsters Monster Collectors group? We have a ton of fun in that group.
Join
it's
us.
a
We
really
blast.
A lot of cool box days. It's great. Now, real quick,
Those are fun.
little public service announcement. We have a lot of people who are in the queue wanting to join our group. All you have to do is answer the questions real quick. They're simple questions. As soon as you answer those questions, you're in. That's all we need.
Answer the questions.
Answer the questions.
Yeah, it's
And they're not
it's basically
challenging.
they're not challenging questions.
No,
they're
they're not
just
challenging
basically questions to make sure you've read the rules of the group and make sure that
Exactly.
you understand like this is a safe space for collectors, etc., and what
Exactly.
we do and do not allow. And what I've found is that the majority of the people I think they just find the group and they hit the join button. They don't really read those questions. So
That's
David's
probably
totally
true.
right.
That's probably true.
Also, people who are invited by other people might not know that there are rules
not
for
know
the
the
group. But
rules,
David makes a great point. You should definitely read those rules, write
We'd love to
down
have
the
you.
answers, and then you get accepted. It's really quite that easy.
Get it.
Our lovely moderators will accept you into the group.
Yes, they will,
shortly.
or one of us, because we can do it too. We're coming up on 1,000 followers, people, on our Facebook group for having it
Ooh.
available. About less than a year. We started that like the beginning of last year, I think, because we had that page that didn't really take off, and then we changed it to the group, and we're rounding the corner to 1,000. So we'll do something real special when we hit 1,000.
Yeah.
So
Cool. All right,
do it.
so was that it? I think that's it. That's all I needed to share. So it's probably time for us to move right along. Oh wait, let me reorganize.
wait,
my
we don't have
co-hosts
Christine
here.
didn't do her top 5 of the year.
Oh yeah, Christine, what are your top 5?
Okay, well,
you can
I
just
was
say
kind
them out loud.
I was
You
kind
can
of
say
naughty. All my stuff is packed away, and I kind of forgot about this part, so I'm not really prepared. But I gotta say, probably my top 2 would be the Mondo 89 premium statue that came out, because oh my gosh, I love that thing. The Marusan 450 Biolante, I got the green glitter version that came out, and oh my gosh, you guys, my tagline. Oh my gosh, you guys. She's just beautiful. I love her.
Oh my gosh, you
And-
guys.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
There it is.
And then I gotta say this dude too, because Number 3, I guess, would be this glittery boy, because, oh gosh, I love glittery figures. I do. I need more. I realize I don't have as many as I should have. And then the final 2 spots got to go to the Defo 89 Godzilla, and then the Defo 89 Bylante, because, man, do they look good together.
Nice.
Like, this is such a nice little set.
Yeah,
and,
really.
I mean, the blue. I mean, you guys. Oh my God, you guys. My heart. They got me with the blue. So that would have to be my top 5. Because I got a lot of stuff this year, and I can't really remember all that came in. But I gotta say, I gotta give it to those. I gotta give it to those 5.
Excellent choices, especially Under the Gun, right? Like,
yes.
All right, so let's do a little presto changeo, rearrangeo here. Leslie is going to go next, and then David. Okay, so here's how we'll go for the rest of the show.
Nice,
but
perfect.
For this moment, Leslie, you want to help me check in with the chat room, say hello to the people, lovely people watching us live, and I'll try and toss some comments up on the screen.
You know I will. Of course, Tim Alton, Kaiju Battle. Helmy, what's going on, Helmy?
Helmy!
Greg Coggin, Jonathan Portman, what's up, man?
What's up, Jonathan?
David Robertson, Gonzalo Colarde. I'm sorry if I butchered that. All right, I really am. Luminous, Eric Stoke, what's going on? Alter Run Kaiju, Chris Reed, Godzilla Train 1090, always here. JoJo S.
Oh, that's my man. My man's creeping up.
Joe and Keith are watching. That's great.
Yep, Keith is in the chat. Liam Foley, Jeremy Chambers, love that last name. Michael Hang, Jedi Granville. Who else?
Greg, loving this coffee, buddy. Loving it. Thank you.
That's pretty much it so far. We have 40 people watching right now. So,
nice.
So
what's
once
up,
again,
guys?
thank you for being here on this last show of 2021. But more shows are coming. More shows are coming.
Right.
Oh, next year's gonna be
we are
fun.
definitely not stopping this train.
More shows are coming. We still have this show to go.
Bye.
I think we're gonna wrap it up now, right?
Okay, bye.
Yeah, we're done. Deuces.
All right. Well, that means it's time for us to shuffle on to our next segment. And sorry if I didn't get everybody's name up there. And Leslie, you did such a great job of like banging through those so fast. Let's go ahead and kick off our Kaiju Collectible News.
All right. My favorite noise.
I'm being silly.
It's like a train chime. I love that. All right, so
Mr.
Chambers, I believe we'll kick things over to you, and you can tell us what your news item is for this month.
Yes, it was last month in November. It was Super Festival. I forgot what number it was. I am so sorry. And S Plus was there showcasing a few things. They showcased an upcoming 25 centimeter Godzilla 2021 and Kong and a few other things. But the one thing I want to talk about in my segment has nothing to do with Godzilla or Kong. It's actually about the other famous Japanese monster or flying monster, the friend of all children. You know who I'm talking about. And they unveiled, finally, because I've been asking for this for a long time, they have unveiled a 30 centimeter 1966 version of Gamera from my and David's favorite Gamera film, Gamera versus Barugon. There's a difference, ladies and gentlemen. Not Barugon, but Barugon. Okay? The difference between Barugon and Barugon is a brown four-legged creature with spikes on his back and a horn on his head. And Barugon is a brown four-legged creature with a horn on its head. Anyways.
That sounds pretty similar if you ask me. I don't know.
But anyways, they're finally making a 30 centimeter version of Gamera 1966 to go along with this guy. Hey, can you blow me up right fast, Kyle?
Yeah, man.
This guy, the 30 centimeter 1966 Barugon, which is, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, 30 centimeter four-legged monsters they have ever done. So if they can apply this same magic to Gamera, it's going to be a must-have, especially if you're a Gamera fan or a fan of the movie. We don't know what the Rick feature is going to be, and this is the only pictures that we have of the figure thus far unpainted. So hopefully we'll see something soon. I would maybe
Ooh.
guess maybe Wonderfest, but in my opinion, if it were up to me, I would say do the same thing that they did with the 25 centimeter version. Convert him into the crawling version. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how I look at it.
Idea.
But again, if you got Baragon, if you got this Baragon, you're gonna need this Gamera in your collection. I'm so looking forward to seeing what this thing looks like and all that good stuff. And I will pre-order it the moment that it comes out. And that's it in my segment. Yes, he looks so great, and I can't wait for it.
Yeah, he does.
So, and with that being said, I'm gonna kick it over to my main man, David Epdotco. What you want to talk about, my friend?
Well, before I want to talk about that, I do want to talk about what I think the Rick feature should be. I think it should be a frozen head and frozen hands.
Yeah.
Remember, he gets frozen in that one scene. Wouldn't that be cool? Instead of
That'd
calling just make it like a clear, like frozen head and hands. I would love to see that. Are you listening, Xbox?
Yes.
Jisan, are you listening?
Waves.
I would love to see that. But again, it's if you do have that Barugon, it's a must-have. It's great. And one more thing I do want to say before I get to my new segment, real quick. Getting back to the Mondo Mothra statue, I just have to say, I can't say enough good things about it. Leslie already sort of handled it. He's got it right there.
I sure do.
I know. I mean, I have never seen a resin type polystone material statue packaged so incredibly well. I'll tell you what, there was a little bit of, they got a bad rap for their Puglasari, snafu that they had.
Horngate, right?
Horngate, whatever you want. But they so made up for it with this particular statue. It was packed so incredibly well. I haven't heard anyone who's had any damage upon receiving this particular piece. And it goes together like butter. It's beautiful. The box art by Tom Whalen is an extra, added plus. It's just a win-win-win. Mondo, thank you so much for that. And I know you got a bad rap, but this is, people complain about the bad stuff. We also have to say the good stuff too.
They made up for it. They made up for
it. And I'll tell you what, look at Leslie's holding it like this, and it's not even like coming apart. I mean, it's beautiful. Anyway, enough said about that. What do I have for my news story? So, Leslie actually made a suggestion about the new X Plus Shin Ultraman, which is awesome, and we'll do that on a future show. But I'm going to talk about something that's in my wheelhouse. It's also by X Plus. It's the X Plus Gigantic 1962 soft vinyl model kit. Now, this kit was previously released. It was kind of unceremoniously, sort of snuck by. No one really, it wasn't on people's radar. But this particular time, it's a new version, and it's designed to replicate the packaging from 1961. And that's a famous movie still of Godzilla, climbing up Mount Fuji. And of course, it's huge because it's a gigantic. It's 48 centimeters tall and 48 centimeters long once assembled.
Wow.
It's an unassembled plastic vinyl kit, and it will retail for 18,182 yen, and it's available on the U.S. RIC site. And you can pre-order it right now. The pre-orders are open, and it will be released in May of 2022. So for those of you who have the room and want to build this kit to their own specifications, I mean, I've got the gigantic 62, the X Plus finished piece. I'm so tempted to get this, but I already have one. I don't have the room, and it's a very reasonable price for the size of the kit. And I would just love to see how I can make this shine in my own way, but it's just not going to happen. It's not in the cards for Uncle Dave, but hopefully some of you guys will do it, and I'll get to see and live vicariously through you guys. But it looks really fun to build. So that's my news story. That's all I got right now. And
can I say one thing about that though? Before we move on, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
no, I was done.
But again, the 62. Don't forget, King Kong vs. Godzilla turns 60 next year, so the timing could not be perfect to get your hands on this.
That's
and
right.
If you're somebody who's like me that has no experience and has no business trying to build and paint these things, there are so many people in our community that will help you out. David Epdotco is one of them. Steve Heron is out there. Mark Sang-Yang, I think Burley Vane does some stuff every now and then. Steve Savajoli, he's in demand. John LeGrand. if you want one of these kits and just need somebody to paint it for you, there are so many different awesome, talented, wonderful people, approachable people in our hobby that can definitely help you out. So don't let your lack of skills of building and painting these things stop you, because you can always find somebody who can build it and paint it for you. Just want to put that out there.
But there'll be a slight fee.
Of course.
My best Kumiyama impersonation. Anyway, yes. So thanks for that little extra little shout out, Leslie. I much appreciated. And of course, I'm going to be working on 2 kits for my friend Leslie Chambers. One I'm going to start next week as soon as my paint comes in. And I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about that when it's finished.
Yes.
Yes. I'm excited to build it because I didn't get one myself. And we'll just let you think about what that kit is while Christine goes and talks about her news story for December. What you got for us?
So I'm actually pretty excited about this one. I think it's pretty unique. So Swimmy Design Lab is releasing, it's again a lottery figure. Everybody's doing lottery figure now, but this one is limited to 30 pieces. And wow. It is open to US residents. So it is a Mechagodzilla, which I think is pretty artistic looking.
That's what I asked you this morning. I was like, what is that thing?
Yeah. But I love the coloring of it. So it's like this beautiful like green, blue with gold trim. And it's different. I think it's unique, and it's a piece that kind of stands out. And the head does come off, but inside of the head, instead of the brain, we have the next picture, the black hole alien, which is a pretty cool addition. So we'll link the where you can enter below. It's the black hole alien head.
It's a dirty green ape.
Is he on drugs?
It's crazy. Oh my god!
I love it.
I think
You know what the head looks like? The head looks like Titanosaurus almost, doesn't it? When it's on there, it's got
Leslie needs to go bigger.
Look at Leslie's face.
It looks like he's hanging out. It looks like he's been hanging out with Rick James. What the hell are y'all talking about?
Like Wile E.
Coyote. I think it's really cool, but yeah, 30 pieces. I mean, if you're one of the winners, it's I think $330 plus shipping. So we'll link below where you can go to enter. So good luck. I mean, I think you only have a few days to enter because
it's bizarre. It's just
the lottery opened December 17th and it closes on December 20th. So today's what?
Wow.
The 18th.
Today's the
So, yeah, if you're interested, I mean, I'm gonna try for it. It's pretty cool. I need more.
It's so weird. It's so weird. I'm sorry.
It's different, and it's
weirding me out.
It kind of reminds me of like not like the knots, but I don't know. It's like it's different. It's different. It's really neat.
No. You know that the little critter in there almost looks like a new character for Emmett Otter's Jumping at Christmas, like from outer space. It's weird. Anyway, it's weird. Yeah, the Grinch. It does look like the Grinch.
Yes.
That's right. It looks like the damn Grinch. It does. Hey, Brendan.
Perfect for Christmas.
Tim Alton says super freak.
Yeah, man. It's just weird. Yeah, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Yes, it is. Yes,
it's just such a unique, different.
I don't know. I gotta share something with you. When Christine posted this in our private group, I was like, "WTF is that man?"
He sure did.
I did.
He sure did.
I swear to God, I did.
And you're like, I don't like it,
but I kind of don't. Anyway, sorry.
I think it looks better with the head on, the Mechagodzilla head on.
Yeah, better with the head on, definitely.
Yeah, but it's cool. So I mean, $330, super
it's
limited, only 30.
Conversation starter.
I'm gonna try for it. Why not? It's pretty cool. I like the colors. I'm a sucker for blue, so that's where they got me at. So,
Christine, you should also say that you won the thing that I really wanted, the Anraku Ansaku skeleton.
Oh yes.
Godzilla. That I was really bummed that I didn't win that one, but
no.
That's pretty
well,
cool.
I'm sure usually right after because the Japan releases always come out first, and
we'll see.
Bye. I'm telling you.
But you got one, right?
Yeah, I did get one.
Nice.
I think it comes out next month, maybe.
Cool.
I kind of wish I had gotten the gray 54 that you had gotten. I had the red one.
I'm selling it. If you want it, we could talk.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You make a little trade for the skeleton, right,
yes.
David?
No, she won't.
I'll keep it though. I'll keep an eye out for you though.
Yes.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
All right. Anyway, enough about that. So, Kyle, what do we got coming next?
Yeah, what's your news, Kyle?
Thanks, David. You know, what's funny is, let me just do this. I will say that I wasn't even really sure what I wanted to talk about today, and then I went and stole part of Christine's news. So let's just go ahead and bring up the stolen news item here. And that is that... oh, wait, before I do that.
I got you.
Who here is familiar with this little bad boy here?
Very jealous.
Of course, right? This is not, it's not intended to get people jealous.
But anyone's selling.
This is the storyboard Godzilla made by a company called Knots, Nauts. And as we all know, this figure blew up like crazy. Very limited availability from Wonder Festival in 2019. And while I'm happy to have it, that's not the subject of this news. Knots is, though, because Knots has come up with a second tokusatsu piece. And I think we maybe brushed on it, touched on it at some point, because I'll get to that in a second. Actually, what I'll do is I'll do that first. I'll say that last month, I think, or maybe the month before, one of my favorite artists in Japan called, it's the Erostica, what is it? Rocket Jellybean, that's his name. He had a special show with two other artists.
Fuzzy one.
This is an artist. So each of these artists, 3 artists in total, put together a crazy colorway of Matango from this brand new Knots sculpt. And so these are old. You can sort of get these right now on Bai and Yahoo Japan and stuff if you could find them. But basically, there are 3 different versions of Matango. Each was chosen, the coloration and stuff, it was chosen by the artist. And if you've heard me talk about Katsuya Terada, he's a Japanese artist who was involved with a whole bunch of stuff, including Godzilla Final Wars.
I've never seen the gray one before.
Yeah. And then this is the actual Rocket Jellybean version. Very colorful stuff.
I like the gray one.
Anyway, so these came out like last month-ish. I don't have the actual information because they're already out, but the brand new standard edition of this figure has just been announced, and this is the standard from Knots.
I love that.
Actually, Christine, you were giving me some more information about the availability of this guy too. If anybody is interested in picking this up, I think you can actually get them online. Like
online.
I think you can be in the States. So
I might be Japan only.
Maybe Japan only. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can send you the link later. We can.
Well,
post
here's
it,
the Yamakichi store where you can actually get it. And if it's Japan only, you can at least browse in English. That's what maybe why I was confused before.
I like the new one.
But
that's
essentially,
cool.
this is available now, and if you got the methods to do it, I would definitely grab one while you can. It's only $154, which is really not bad when you're talking about a brand
limited
new piece and limited too. So there you go. I'll have the link in the show notes for this and everything else that we talked about available after this broadcast for you guys to check out. Go click those links and get the stuff on your own. And that's going to do it for our Kaiju Collectible segment. And I don't really have any fanfare to get us to our next segment, which I really should. Wait, let's see here. Hang on. Let's see. Segue. Oh, well, man, I can't believe we're here at the end of the month, at the end of the year.
Crazy.
Finally, holiday times. And this is just seems like the best time to kick off our next segment, which is, of course, our 2021 Collect All Monsters Holiday Gift Guide.
Presents.
That's a beautiful photo, by the way. Gorgeous.
Thank you. I took it myself from the internet.
Yay! Way to go. I'm impressed.
A hard travel, man.
Right. It's a nice steal. Anyway. So, hey, we did this last year. I had a blast doing it. And we're going to do it again. I think we're just going to keep doing it over and over again. It's really fun. And we did it a little bit differently than we did last year for this episode, for this year. What we did is we've each highlighted one seller that we wanted to sort of like showcase some of the cool stuff they have. And we picked 3 items from each of those sellers. And we are going to share those with you right now. So let's see. I will get things in order. I believe the first... Yep, that's right. David is going to tell us about Showcase Daikaiju.
Showcase Daikaiju, that is a cool web store by our good friend Sean Linkenbach, who you see at G-Fest all the time. He's a longtime collector. He does all those awesome poster books. He's just an all-around great guy, and he has a great place to buy gifts or things for yourself. So without further ado, let's see what Showcase has in store for you that I chose. So I chose these three things. The very first one is the reissue of Godzilla's Go-Kart, which was an old Aurora kit that eventually became really, really hard to get. When the model kit craze came back in the early 90s, this kit was really, really sought after, and it was almost impossible to find. And when you did find one, the box was in bad condition, or it was super expensive, or it was missing pieces. So a few years ago, Polar Lights, which is the company that released this one, released a version of this, but they couldn't use Godzilla because they didn't have the license for Godzilla. So it was just called the Go-Kart. And for those purists like myself and Steve and Sean, we really wanted to have a repro of the actual box. So finally, they were able to get the rights to say Godzilla's Go-Kart. And it's part of that craze in the late 60s with sort of like the Rat Fink. Remember the Rat Fink cars and all that stuff?
Big Daddy Roth.
Big Daddy Roth. I couldn't think of the name. And rock and roll, go, doing your kits in the garage while someone's working on their motorcycle. Just super cool stuff. So really nostalgic kit. Very reasonable. $31.49. You can't beat it.
Not bad at all.
It's just a great gift for some of those old timers who remember these kits fondly. I actually never had it. I never got it because it was even hard to find back then, if I'm not mistaken. But that's my first item. And then the second item, and let's thank Sean right away for keeping his Black Friday sale prices valid for our Collect All Monsters holiday gift guide. So thank you, Sean, for that. The next two items are actually on sale. And this is the upcoming Bandai 6-inch Hedorah figure, aka the Smog Monster, and it just speaks for itself. It's a beautiful, beautiful figure. The sculpting is perfect. It almost looks like X Plus quality. It's very affordable, $29.99. Can't beat that. It's great stocking stuffer, or for someone who's just starting out, it's a great way to get Hedorah into your collection. A really great, inexpensive version of Hedorah into your collection. And then finally, I chose this. Well, of course, there's a lot to choose from. I think Sean has 61 of these DVD box sets. What's the Japanese word for them, Kyle? I keep forgetting.
Well, the company is Kodansha. That's the company.
Kodansha. That's the company. Japan. Yeah, Kodansha Godzilla DVD box sets. And of course, I highlighted the Mothra vs. Godzilla 64. But Sean's got 61 different ones, and he's got multiple copies of each one. $25. You can't beat it.
That's
the DVD,
perfect.
And it comes with a bunch of beautiful reprint posters, speed posters, little like flyers, and things that you would get at the movies. Just really, really awesome for that price. And I've given a few of these as gifts myself. I've got a couple of them, and it's a really great, inexpensive way to have some really cool artwork and poster art. And, not paying the ridiculous prices for, the original ones. Kyle actually showcased some that he had in a past show, and they look really, really good. Just beware. There are some unscrupulous sellers on the internet passing these repros off as the real thing. And that's how good they are. They're really, really good. So you can choose, pretty much, it's not just Godzilla. He has like Frankenstein versus Baragon, the Gargantuas, Mysterians, etc., etc. So just go to Showcase Collectibles, $25.
There'll be a link in the show notes here, which actually, because it's more than one product, what I did is I have a link to the search results. So if you literally search for Godzilla DVD collector box, that's what comes up as the search results when you click that link. And if I may just echo what David's saying, holy moly, these things are phenomenal, absolutely stunning stuff that comes inside. And some stuff that they put in these boxes, I was like, whoa, I've never even seen that poster before. So really cool stuff, in my opinion.
Really cool stuff. Yeah, Kyle, I actually saw them at his house. in the HQ, and he has them beautifully framed. I mean, they can fool experts. They're so good, and you don't need to spend the money for it. And it's just beautiful. And at $25, you can't really go wrong if you want to hang some of this stuff up. And before I pass it down to Les, or Christine's going next. Before I pass it down to Christine, I just want to tell you about Knots. Knots should. Their tagline should be "Knots easy to get."
Oh my God, that's good.
I was thinking about that the whole time. I'm like, I'm gonna say that.
Knots gonna get this
I'll
one.
be here all week. Knots easy to get because you've all heard the stories about the storyboard figure, about the storyboard. But yeah, Showcase Collectibles. Sean's an awesome guy. Go shopping. You still have time. We got less than a week left before the big day. Really great stuff. Thank you, Sean, again for keeping the sale prices for us.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was very nice of him. Give the small business some of your hard-earned money. You feel good about that kind of thing. So, without further
Leslie's
ado,
actually next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Leslie Chambers, right next to me, right here. This guy is going next. There he is.
Oh, hey.
There he is. I'm over here.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Think of
Yeah.
that.
All right. Yes, it really is just coffee. It really is just coffee.
Mine's not coffee.
You gotta love live TV. I tell you that.
You better watch it.
I gotta be good. Behaving myself.
Okay, well, in my segment for the holiday gift guide, the Kaiju holiday gift guide, I want to give a huge shout out to the awesome, wonderful people behind Kaiju Live, AJ Russo, Frank Russo. Of course, you will see them pretty much almost every Sunday night on their awesome YouTube collectible auction show. But I don't think they're doing any more shows for the rest of the year. So you have to wait till next year, maybe the first of the year, for them to come back. But that doesn't mean that you can't go to their website or their store, kaijulive.shop, and get these awesome 3 things that I picked in my segment. The first thing I want to talk about is, of course, they got the Death-O-Real Biollante.
Oh, nice. My girl!
For $205, which is still a great price. And as you can see here,
Huge.
In my opinion, this will win overall Death-O-Real figure of the year. You know what I mean?
Not biased.
Overall Death-O-Real figure ever, right?
Probably. Well.
So far.
The Orga, the Big Mouth Orga, kind of gives us some competition.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Biollante.
We'll see.
But I think this year, with the Death-O-Reals they did put out, Dr. Serizawa, the couple of Gamers from the Heisei period, even the 89 that just dropped, right? But I think this one will take the cake as overall Death-O figure of the year.
Great
And
choice.
if you missed out on getting one, please hit up kaijuliveshop.com and get you the standard version of Death-O-Real Biollante. You would not be disappointed.
Yes, Adrian, that's still available.
She's it's like I can't even talk. She's so amazing.
Yes. And
I've got her coming. She's on her way.
Yes, David.
And thanks to AJ, I'm also getting an 89 because he had an extra one, or long story, but I'm getting a D4Real 89 from AJ from this particular Kaiju Live site. So there you go. I'm a happy customer right here.
And it's funny because this figure, I think they had a vote at the time, and they were like, "What should we make next in Death-O-Real line?" I think Biollante won. It won hands down. It was.
Is it any surprise though?
Yeah,
really. My girl.
I guess folks like overrated kaiju, so hey, that's why she won.
Hey, you bought her.
Yeah. But this thing is amazing, so please get your hands on it. Number 2, I want to talk about this book. Of course, the Godzilla vs. Kong, basically concept art book. I want to give you a huge shout out and thank you to John Ruffin. He gave me this when I went to see him earlier this year, or over the summer, I should say. And I know we kind of gotten away from Godzilla vs. Kong. The hype is pretty much down, but still pick this up if you're a huge fan of the movie. It has, pictures, concept art of the monsters, the characters, and in a way, it's kind of infuriating because if you get this book and you see some of the designs from Mechagodzilla that didn't make it, versus the one that did make it, it will make you really, really mad. Because you like, why did they choose that one over what's in this book right here? But you want to know what they look like, please get this book. All right. And last and certainly but not least, I want to talk about the set, the Kong Skull Island set, the Kong versus Skullcrawler set. He has, I think, one set in stock, I believe, maybe one or two, but I know at least one, where you have basically the Star Ace / X Plus Kong 2.0, which in my opinion is the best version of the MonsterVerse Kong that X Plus has ever done. Like I said, this is the second one. We know with him roaring, whatever, with the bass, whatever. And it also comes with the Skullcrawler. I'm going to try and get him because he's made of resin. And
easy.
Yeah.
You're freaking me out already.
Put the Kong down and use your hand.
I can't. I got to ride with him. Okay, here we go.
Oh my God. Wow.
There you go.
That's pretty cool.
Now keep in
They do look
mind,
good together.
keep in mind, the
There you go.
Skullcrawler, I got this earlier this year and I forgot to show it off on the show and tell on one of our episodes of the past year, and I feel real bad about it. Because honestly, I was never really a big fan of the Skullcrawler as a monster in the film. But this thing is amazing. Now, mind you, once you get it, please keep in mind that the arms are magnetized. And sometimes they do fall out if you jerk it a little bit or just handle it, too harshly. So you may want to put like some super glue to put the arms in place. But this thing is amazing. So if you're a huge fan of Kong Skull Island, the film that made the most money in the MonsterVerse, I might add. Not Godzilla, but Kong made the most money. Please get your hands on this set. $425, which is really a good price considering that one of these pieces is polyresin, and this base is awesome. Kong is awesome. So again, if you're a fan of Kong Skull Island, please get your hands on this set. You will not be disappointed. So between that, the GVK book, and the Death Row Biollante, you got some great goodies to grab at the Kaiju Live website, kaijulive.shop. And that's pretty much it in my segment.
Real quick, Leslie, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
What's the scale of those? Is that the correct scale for the Skullcrawler with Kong, or is it a little bit off?
Yes, because the Skullcrawler was supposed to be the same size as Kong in the film. So they pretty much scale well with each other.
That's pretty close.
They do look good together.
They look really good together.
They do look good. And until we do get
Skullcrawler just wants a hug, you guys.
I know.
Just want some loving.
He wants the magnetizer.
And this is the bigger version. Like I said, this is the second version of Kong that they made. He's actually taller and bigger than the original version of Kong. And until we get a 30-centimeter version of Kong from GVK, this is, in my opinion, the best one that you can go for right now. And like I said, the Skullcrawler is really amazing. It really is. You have Mutos, these other creatures, these new creatures, Behemoth, but they did a great job with the Skullcrawler that made me even a fan. So, but again, magnets, please be careful, and please be careful when you attach it to the base. But once you put it fully assembled, and once you pair it with Kong, you have yourself a great setup on your hands.
Excellent.
So that's pretty much it in my segment. So Kyle, you up next, good sir.
Oh no, actually, that's Christine's. Guy's next.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready. So, so my goodies. Oh wait, David. Oh wait. Somebody give me the high five. Wait. Hey, you shush down there. You. So one of my favorite companies as of this year and last year too, that you just saw pop up there, Mondo. I mean, they have just been killing it, slaying it, knocking it out of the park lately with their kaiju merchandise. Like, I am very surprised, and the quality is great. So my little gifty guide here is from Mondo. So we've got a couple of great items up on their site right now that you can go and order. The first I'm going to talk about, which I wish I had it out here with me, I packed it away already, the Godzilla 2019, or actually no, I think it was the 2020, yeah, because it goes with Kong, the Tiki Mug. The Tiki Mugs are really cool. If you guys haven't picked up one of the Tiki Mug, not only do they have Godzilla on there, they also have the Kong that came with the set, so if you want to nab them both. Yeah. They are really fun, really well sculpted. They're heavy, like ceramic, and I mean, I let's see, they have the 74. I don't
love
think
the
the 74 is
74.
still available, but I mean, right now they still have the matte black Kong, and then the Godzilla, and then they have a Kong, and I think it's also black, so you get a cool matching Tiki set from Godzilla versus Kong. And then of course we've got to talk about this amazing, beautiful Mothra statue, because wow,
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I think this is the best Mothra SOS sculpt that we have seen. I mean,
Yeah.
the colors.
I agree.
I mean, look at the
And the
colors
detail.
on it.
These pictures don't do it justice. The detail when you see each hair is sculpted on there.
Yeah.
I mean, Hector did a phenomenal job.
Insane. And so the special edition that oh god, I'm losing it here. What's your name? Leslie. I hate him so much I forgot his name. No, I love you.
What's your name?
So the premium statue.
That's gonna bring a world of heat next year, huh?
Oh yikes!
That guy down there, whoever that is. So they don't have the premium statue anymore. We can still get the standard, so it doesn't have the babies, but I mean, it has the beautiful egg. There's also a couple of Easter eggs hidden in and around the base that once you buy it, you can look and see for yourself what may be hidden.
And don't forget the back with the
we
fairies.
forgot to mention the little extras on there.
Yeah, there's some little. So I mean, you can't.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Look!
Isn't that cool? That is
so cool.
Now, is that on the
cool.
standard as well? Is that on?
I think so.
Okay.
It's because the standard, because the
and then on
premium
the
only
front,
has the babies.
then on the front, we've got the symbol.
Yeah, the symbol.
Mm-hmm.
The symbol there. It's just pretty amazing.
There's a lot of really nice little Easter eggs that they tucked away in there for us. So
and the cracks
cracks
in the shell, you can't really see it with the glare, but
she looks so
I mean, even
small.
look at Leslie. Keith was saying the cracks in the shell just look so realistic the way they've done it. Just a phenomenal job. I can't.
Yeah, like they're just coming out with stuff left and right, and it's really exciting. And then also, this is available for pre-order still. The 54 Godzilla, so they're coming out with their museum statue line.
Pretty cool.
So
Nice.
the 54 is available for pre-order. I mean, really cool. It has like the poster version with the plane in his hand.
Nice.
I mean, a couple other ones I'll mention is they have the Hanna-Barbera, and then the Attack Peter one sold out. But I mean, keep an eye out because they are going to be releasing more of these statues. There's a few more in the line that's going to be coming out. But I mean, right now, go and pick yourself up one of these for Christmas or for someone that you love.
That's
There you
right.
go.
All three actually available on the Mondo site.
Yep,
Definitely
you can go
not
right on
sold
the
out.
site.
Right now.
All right.
So get shopping.
Thank you, Christine. All right. I
All
guess
right,
that
what do you
means
got for your? I'm excited
It's
to
my
hear what you got,
turn.
Kyle.
now
Your
it's
turn,
my
Kaicho.
turn.
Kaicho's turn.
All right, so I chose Cavity Colors as my
Nice.
my retailer for this particular year, and as I
Perfect.
mentioned earlier, 2020 and 2021 are blurring together to be like the year of me spending too much on T-shirts, and Cavity Colors is one of the reasons. They have done a phenomenal job with many of the properties that they license. But I specifically am going to talk about their Godzilla stuff. These are only three pieces. It was like too difficult for me to actually choose which ones. I had four more that I wanted to share here. But basically,
Great stuff.
what they are really impressing me with this year are their long sleeves. The long sleeve Godzilla shirt on the left there, Night of Fire, which is also glow in the dark. The long sleeves actually have two different prints. There's like different icons on each sleeve.
That's so cool. I didn't
yeah.
notice that before. Wow.
Yeah,
me too.
I've never really shopped for long sleeve shirts before, but this year has changed my mind on that. I was like, I got that one. I was like, I'm saving this one for the winter. $40. It's it's not these are not cheap shirts, but they are nicely printed.
Nice.
They're real shirts. And if I may take a moment to just say that even, Collect All Monsters fan projects like this, a lot of people like us use stuff like Redbubble, TeePublic. Those, I love them for being, print-on-demand services, but the print quality is like basically an iron-on for your shirt. Real t-shirts are made with screen prints, guys. But seriously, like that's how t-shirts used to be made, and I think many companies are moving away from that. Toho has an official Amazon store where you can buy these like heat press versions of their artwork that gets put on t-shirts. So it's cool. It's always good when I see somebody really putting some time and effort into making killer artwork on t-shirts that's made screen printed and it's going to last quite a long time. So that's a big deal to me. And so I wanted to highlight some of these guys. In addition to the Godzilla, the one in the middle there is a Hedorah shirt that was done by Jeff Zorno, friend of the Kaiju Cast and the show.
Friend of the show, yeah.
Cool.
And they do that. They reach out to artists and hire artists to do different stuff. The newest stuff that they have released, or just announced, I think last week, was the Biollante merchandise. And this one on the right here is a long sleeve design that I absolutely really love the design on the front. But those sleeves with the vines and everything coming down.
So cool.
It's rad. Really rad. Anyway, go check them out. I'll have a link in the show notes to each of these products in our gift guide. And I do want to say one thing before we totally wrap up our gift guide. And that is that we are down a member today. John Ruffin is not here. But I will have a link in the show notes to his gift guide that he put together for My Kaiju. So you can check out the work that he did on his stuff.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to do this. I love this, and hopefully if you guys are out there, I'm guessing it's a little late to get any of this stuff by Christmas. But if you are
absolutely,
if you're somebody who is just looking for like killer stuff, hopefully we can shed some light on some cool stuff for you guys out there.
That's why we do it.
That's why we do it.
Hey Kyle, I got a favor. Can you go back to your last image of the t-shirts for just a sec?
Yes, I can.
I just want to point out how groovy those sleeves are, and you've sold me. I'm going to order it as soon as we're done with this.
I got a hoodie.
Did you see this? What's on the 54? The Godzilla sleeves? It's just. See,
I got Sandra one. I got Sandra one.
I think I'm going to get one of
Lucky
those.
Dragon number 5. It's got a trilobite. It's got the diving helmet. It's got Serizawa's skeleton fish footprint, and then the other side has, I think, the oxygen destroyer, a tank, and a plane, and the footprint. That right there, that little detail on the sleeves, that sold it.
I think I need to go get one of those ones.
They really put attention to detail because those are the nuances of that film, and the why that film is so awesome. And I think that's so cool. Thank you, Kyle, because I'm going to get one now.
Absolutely.
Cool. I know, I'm going to get one of the 54s too. I got one of the Biollante ones. But
see, Cavity Colors, you just got to hit us up and we'll make
orders
sales for you like immediately.
I'll wear it. I'll wear it on the next show. I'll wear it on my sleeve.
Sleeve it out. All right, so that's going to do it for the Collect All Monsters holiday gift guide for this year. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching that. We do have one big segment coming up after our intermission. And I also want to say thank you to the 40 people who are continually watching us on both YouTube and Facebook.
That's
You're awesome. When we come back, we'll say hello again. And
Nick Sides. Hey, Nick.
Yay, Nick's here. Yeah.
Hey.
We love Nick.
I'll go throw people's names up in a little bit, but let's go ahead and go straight to our intermission. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
More coffee.
Enjoy.
See ya.
怪獣マズイラだ。ご飯がまずくなる恐ろしい怪獣ですね。ああ、坊やの運命やいかに完全と現れた正義の味方。さすがのマズイラも美味しいものには弱かったですね。ご飯の味方、何はなくとも江戸紫。
Hey, welcome back to Collect All Monsters, episode 23. For those paying attention, wow, we've gained 3 more watchers over that amazing intermission. Welcome to Collect All Monsters. We're doing our live show, guys. Thanks for being here. And just wanted to say real quick, thanks to everybody who has popped in since we started. I'm just going to throw up a couple of names. David mentioned Nick Sides earlier. That's Nick. We got Enzyme 2000. I can't remember if I showed Altiron Kaiju, but you know, we got lots of people watching on Facebook, like Christopher Hill here.
Christopher Hill.
Hey.
And you know, we do this show once a month for you guys. We again broadcasting live, but don't forget that if you like what you're seeing here, come on over to our Facebook group. I know Facebook can be kind of a bummer sometimes, but we have a lot of fun, in our group. Yeah,
we're really fun.
We're not bummers, I tell you that. So yeah, in the Facebook group, not only do we talk about collectibles that we get, people share their box day videos, which is really fun.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Oh, I love those.
We also have been doing live streams in the group as Collect All Monsters too. So the last one we did was the Holiday Bazaar, where David and I sort of QVC style hosted.
That was fun.
A sale in our group, which is still going on. And, you know, every month we try and do something to give our members a little extra content. And we just really appreciate everybody being in there, everybody who's taking part and really enjoying being a Collect All Monsters monster collector.
Well said. Well said.
Love you guys.
It's a very positive place to be for the collecting community. You know, we don't tolerate any nonsense, so we'll start right there. And we haven't had to deal with anything. Everybody's been fantastic so far. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun, a lot of positive vibes in that group. And please keep those box days coming, because we enjoy watching them and we enjoy doing them.
Those are my favorite.
And it's great. And I love that the participation with the photos. You know, we're really, it's my favorite place to go on the internet. So there's something right there.
And we always got good news in there.
What's that?
We always got good news in there.
Always
too.
got good news in there.
Releases
if you have a question, you know, here's an example. I'll give you a quick example. So I'm getting the D for Real Biolante that should be coming next week. I'm stoked. I got a really good price in Mandarake. Anyway, now I want the 89 to go with it, and I forgot to order one. So I just put a little blurb on there. Hey, anybody, you know, want to part with their 89 or one that they want to sell? And sure enough, somebody pointed me in the right direction. 2 people contacted me. We worked it out, and now I have one coming to my house. So it's just that easy. Everybody's approachable, maybe except for Leslie. He can be a little bit feisty sometimes. But what are you dropping down there?
I'm not wasted.
You're not wasted. Not yet. You're almost there, though. But anyway, as Kyle said, it's a great group of people. We have a lot of fun. And we're, like I said, we're rounding the corner to 1,000 members. And we will do something really special when we reach that milestone number. So there you have it.
And yes, please do grab more Collect All Monsters merch to fill your Kaiju office.
Yeah,
there's a link in the show notes to our TeePublic page.
After Kyle said the quality's not good, he was just kidding. It's still great.
Ours is good, though.
It's better than any of those other websites I mentioned. Yeah.
Ours is fantastic.
There you go. It's fantastic.
There's all sorts of great
very
stuff.
good. And this is available on the website as well, on our TeePublic, right? TeePublic.
You look like Superman, David.
Superman. Yeah, yep.
Just like Superman.
If I keep eating these Christmas treats, it's going to burst on its own. I won't have to. So, you know, that's another story. Anyway.
All right. Well, we're here in the second half of the show. I think it's time for us to play some imaginary award show music because we are about to kick off the now annual 2021 Monster Collectibles of the Year Awards.
Here's where everybody claps. Are you clapping there in the audience?
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
If I had the time to do it, I would have animated some Sofubi figures up front. Okay. Now, the way we did this last year is we just sort of asked our group, what's the best collectible of this year? And we just did one, hands down, literally just one collectible. And so because of that, we got a whole bunch of people who were like, oh, I guess this, but why not have categories? And so this year we're doing categories. Each of us has taken off a category. We've curated our categories. Each one is pretty much very indicative of our own collecting style as well. And hopefully next year we'll have one more category when we have John with us for the Monster Collectibles of the Year Awards. Now let's go ahead and bring up our first category, shall we? And that is, of course, curated by the
yes,
magnanimous David Eric Dobko. David, why don't you tell me a little bit about some of the nominees for your category?
I'd like to thank my public. Oh wait, I didn't win anything, right? No, okay, never mind. I didn't.
Not yet, you did.
I didn't win anything. So real quick, hey Chris Hallett, coming at us from the UK. Thank you for tuning in. Always nice to see our friend from across the pond. Thank you, Chris. There he is. Woo-hoo.
Hey.
All right, so my category, if you guys haven't already guessed, it's the model kit category. Now, I know everybody has their own collecting styles. Some people do X Plus exclusively. Some people exclusively do Sofubi. Kyle and I were just having this conversation. We kind of do a little bit of everything. And I like it that way because model kits are included in a little bit of everything. And I love doing model kits. I love building them. I love painting them. And
yes.
So it only made sense that I was going to curate the model kit of 2021. So without further ado, Kyle, let's see the images of the ones that I actually chose that I think most people had, and I consulted with my friends over in some of the model kit groups as well. So I'm going to start at the end and go all the way across. The Roto Kaiju Drunk Kong. Now, you guys may think, hey, they already released that a few years ago. They did. They did two versions of the standard, but this is the special one that comes with the drunk head, and he has the hands, the extra set of hands that are situated so that they can hold the jars of the Soma berry juice. And it's really cool. That's an example of the Kong Roto Kaiju. Excellent kit. Number two is the KOC 40 centimeter 1962 resin Godzilla that's held together with pins and magnets. Now, you've heard us all talk about the 64, and Leslie just highlighted it as his second favorite of the year. And I'm actually
down there.
I'm getting excited. He's getting excited. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. He's getting excited. And so this 62 I'm actually doing for Leslie, probably starting next week if all things come together. It's a beautiful piece. I passed on it stupidly. I really regret it. But at least I'll get to have it in my hands and hold it and take pictures of it. That's one of the choices that I had. The next one, I do have this kit actually. And it was a choice between those kits, and I chose this one because I thought it was very unique. It's the Tease Facto. I think it's 32 centimeters, or I don't even know how big it is. It's pretty big. Maybe it's even 40. I don't even know. I can't remember. Big, beautiful, stylized kit. It's the 2000 Godzilla Evolution. And I am going to build that as soon as I finish my commissions. I can't wait to sit down and do that. It looks like it's going to be a challenge. But that was definitely – I had to definitely choose that one. And then the next one is the Monster Maker 28 1975 Godzilla, which I think is the quintessential 75.
Lord have mercy.
Yep, and I'm going to build that one for my buddy Leslie too in the near future. I know. He's working me hard, man. He is working me hard. And then finally, of course, the brothers Gargantua, Sanda, and Gaira. those are actually ones that I built up and painted for someone. I still need to build my own pieces. These are actually ones that I built for someone, and I hope I can do as good on that Gyra, because that took me a while to get those nuances. So,
oh my God!
There you have it. You guys think about which one you think is the best. I'm sure many of you already voted, and in my hot little hand, I've got the envelope with the winner. So,
come on, KOC.
The winner is.
Come on, KOC.
The winner is La La Land. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. It's not. No, it's not. No, sorry. I had to do that. The winner is the Tease Facto 2000 Evolution.
Woo! Woohoo! Yeah!
With a very, very, very close second, the 1975 KOC. I'm sorry, 1975 Monster Maker 28. Very, very close second, like 3 votes. There was 3 vote difference. And I know, sorry. We can't all be winners. We can't all be winners. But thank you to all of you who voted for your favorite. And, you guys, if anyone has any of these 5 kits, they're all winners, and you're a winner. And I can't wait to see them built and painted. And I'm going to get right on this.
You know what? I'm going to the Capitol tomorrow and protest. I'm not going to stand for this.
Yep, that's all right. That's all right. You know, all complaints will be in writing. Recount. There you go. Yeah, we need to recount. It was a very unofficial, sort of tally of the votes, but they were clear cut. It was clear cut. 2000 was the first, and very close second was the 75. So there you have it. Model kit category. Woo-hoo! Your favorite, the Tease Facto Godzilla 2000 Evolution kit. Now, who's going next? Leslie?
Leslie's going next.
Leslie's going next. Next category is. Here's where you say it. Next category is.
Oh, wait, Leslie, you're muted.
We know.
Oh,
Leslie,
he's muted.
Something's wrong and you're muted, buddy.
Next category is.
Going to tantrum.
The longest drum roll, please. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
All right. I'm still kind of reeling over that last one because my guy didn't win. But then again, my guy didn't win earlier this year. So, hey, keep the losing streak going. So,
hey, I'm just the messenger, man.
It's okay. It's okay. I know you're going to hook me up. So it's all good. Now, in my category, of course, I'm talking about the big guys, the gigantic guys, the biggest size releases of 2021. And in this category, we have the Omega Beast Gigantic Shin, the F Plus Gigantic Series Balton, the F Plus Gigantic Series Favorite Sculptors line, Godzilla 1954. Of course, the giant size statue of the 1989 Godzilla, courtesy of Mondo.
My man.
And last, and certainly but not least, the Spiral Studios gigantic size, gigantic size, King Ghidorah / Monster Zero 2019. I don't have an envelope, but y'all can do the drum roll thing for me.
Just pretend, Leslie. Just pretend you're.
And the winner is
my boy.
Boom! Right here.
Oh! Well, that is very impressive.
Spiral Studios, King Ghidorah / Monster Zero. Oh yes, 2019. This thing, oh my God, it came down really to the 54, and this one, but this one just happened to win it all.
Sorry, buddy.
Let me just say.
I'm so sorry.
My 89.
I'm so sorry.
Now you feel how I feel.
Gomennasai.
Now you feel how I felt like 5 minutes ago. But let me just say that this has been a long time coming for Spiral Studios. And it's unfortunate that a lot of people have their stuck in limbo because of the supply chain being where it is right now.
The way of the world.
I don't know exactly where it is, but I can guarantee you that your King Ghidorah is in the United States. It's just stuck on a cargo ship somewhere. And unfortunately, as I mentioned in our last show, there's a massive shortage of truck drivers to go to these ports, get these containers, take the containers to the UPS or FedEx facilities so they can start dispersing these packages. But if you locked in for a pre-order, if you paid it off, you will get it. And once you do get it, you will definitely understand that this guy is definitely worth the wait. I know it sucks. Trust me, I feel you. I understand. But once you get this guy in your hands, and you will love it. And I know right now a lot more people are starting to get in the deluxe version with the base and everything, because I just got the standard. But again, if you locked in to get this guy, you will love it. And please make the time now. Use the time wisely now to make as much room as you can, because he's definitely going to need it. And without further ado, with all respect to the other people, or at least the other picks in the category, the 54, 89, Balton, and Omega B. Shen, if you got these figures, you know, they're still awesome figures. But there can only be one winner. And there it is, the Spiral Studios King Ghidorah / Monster Zero 2 2019. Oh, I'm happy.
It's undeniable. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of that per se, but I cannot deny that is one impressive collectible. Cannot deny it. Can't deny it.
Detailed. Insanely detailed.
Insanely.
Yes. 3 feet tall, 4 feet wide, make enough space for it. That's all I got to say.
That's a whole wall Christine. Right there.
That is a whole wall.
I'm ready for my red
unboxing video. Like Leslie, your unboxing video was insane. But now it's time to talk to Leslie's nemesis, Christine. Christine, what is your category for the Collect All Monsters Monster Collectibles of the Year Award?
I wonder.
Well, I mean, it might be a little hard to guess this one. Sophie, I can never say it right. Sophie. My favorite category. So I actually did this a little bit different than my other co-hosts here. I asked for your guys' nominations, and then I myself picked the winner. I didn't do a voting kind of thing.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, so I
It's reviewed... the power you hold as the curator.
Yep, I know, that's right. When I say goes, man.
Thinking outside the box.
It was hard because there was a lot of nice stuff that came out this year. And I mean, I based it off a couple things like attractiveness and eye-catching and like color and all that kind of stuff. So I did have a couple rules that I had in place. But so the top 5 nominations that I had were, I mean, this beautiful guy here, the Anraku Ansaku Glitter Godzilla, because he was very cute. The Nag, Nag, GMK, very impressive piece.
Dude, hardly anybody got that, but it's beautiful.
I know, very limited, super limited.
Do you have it?
Tell them why so little people got it, please.
And do you have it, Christine?
I don't. It was very expensive, super limited. And I mean, Nag's like
$800 expensive.
Yeah,
just for the for the viewers.
Now it's in the secondary market. It's through the roof.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then we've got the Bullmark Aurora Mechagodzilla.
Love that one.
The Marathon Violante, the glitter version, and then the Mondo 84 that just came out.
Beautiful. Nice.
All of these are winners in my book. They're all fantastic. But after a lot of hard thinking and scrutinizing and sleepless nights, I have in my hands.
You have the envelope. Oh boy.
The winner of the Sofubi category has got to be, I have him with me actually, the Bullmark Aurora Mechagodzilla.
Hey, I have that one.
Cool.
That's one that I have.
It is a very impressive figure in person. I mean, when you walk into a collection room and this is sitting on the shelf, like you're instantly drawn to this piece because in person it looks like it's like a crystal kind of figure. And the light, the way that I don't know how they did it, the way the light reflects off this thing.
It's beautiful.
I mean, it's a great sculpt. So this is what I picked for the winner of the soft final category 2021.
It's Christine, it's a great choice for many
and
reasons.
It was affordable.
Affordable. It's a very affordable piece, and I think you can still find them out there somewhere if you
Yes, you can.
look carefully.
Bandarake, Bai. I mean, really. I mean, I think I paid $80 shipped for this.
Yeah, I paid under 100 for it. So
and
yeah,
I think there were a couple of like maybe even a reissue later on in the year as well. Like I remember seeing them sort of like come back with a I think with the show or something.
And I really hope they do more of this Aurora line because I would love to get. Yeah, I mean that's just. It looks like a diamond or like a crystal or something. It matches my ring.
It was a little bit confusing because when they said Aurora style, I thought it meant like the model kit, and I'm like, well, not really, but okay. It's like the Aurora Borealis.
Borealis,
right?
Yeah.
Not the Aurora model kit because I'm like, not so much. Nah, you get that wrong, guys. But I was mistaken because there's more than one use for the word Aurora, and this is clearly not the model kit version. Okay.
Oh, hey, look, everybody. Robert Dwyer just finally showed up.
What did I miss?
Whoa.
Oh, thanks,
Robert. We're at the end.
What the heck? No,
thanks, everybody. Good night. Just kidding.
Robert's here, bye.
We love you. We love you, Robert. We kid because we love you.
All right, well, Kyle, let's hear your category and your winner. I'm excited to see what you got going on.
Me too.
Well,
yeah.
Webster's Dictionary defines extreme detail category as the use of. I'm just kidding. There's no Webster's Dictionary definition of extreme detail category. I did want to actually point out that there are, clearly there are very detailed, gigantic figures. So between this category and Leslie's category, we had like a 15-inch
little crossover
limit. There's basically like 15 inches tall is all good with me. Above that, it's all Leslie's gigantic category. So
you gotta be this tall to ride this ride.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. And so one of the things that I was surprised at is that I actually have not purchased any extreme detail category figures this year, and not just the nominations. My purchasing this year has just almost been entirely Sofubi, and I haven't gotten anything that's like nicely detailed X Plus style. So I'm thinking X Plus, Premium Bandai, Art Spirits, that stuff is what this was. So when I reached out and got some nominations from our very classy Collect All Monsters, Monster Collectors in the Facebook group, I was met with these 5 results.
Come on, baby.
Mondo,
come on, baby.
12-inch large-scale Pulgasari figure.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
X Pluses, I think that's the 25-centimeter scale Birdon, which is it's like a new, more detailed version of that figure.
It's wild monster. That's a
the
crazy
30-centimeter Megalon that was just released earlier this year.
Come on, baby.
I've got
baby.
Mondo's Mothra in this category as well, the one we just talked about from Tokyo SOS. And just released, I don't even have it yet.
Me neither.
Just released a month ago. Some people have it, some people don't. Some people are waiting like me and David. We have the X Plus Rhedosaurus, also released by Star Ace. Just gorgeous figure.
Beautiful.
And
come on, Mothra. Come on, Mothra.
Moment of truth, you guys. I've got the envelope here. I'll do the thing that Johnny Carson used to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah, the great card.
The winner of the extreme detail category is...
These youngsters don't know that, but go for it. Oh!
Megaron! That's right. Megalon. Wow. Rise up, Megalon. Megaron.
Leslie's not happy. That's 3 strikes, Leslie. I'm sorry.
Aww.
I was surprised. I was actually really surprised that we had that many votes for the Megalon.
Wow.
My choice didn't even make the top 5. I chose the FSO Rodan, and so that's not even on there. So, I know he's bad. Sorry.
I gotta go off too.
Gomen Nasai.
Well, not every monster can win the Collectible of the Year awards.
No, it cannot.
Only
prestigious.
The creme de la creme.
That's right.
The Ichibans. The Ichibans of the giant monster world. Only they can be the winners. And that's going to do it for our Monster Collector or Monster Collectible of the Year awards. Big big thanks to my co-hosts and
I'm
big
sorry.
thanks to the group as well for throwing in
I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you
information-
guys.
their,
Thank you.
their votes, and congratulations to the 30 centimeter Megalon, the gigantic series, or not gigantic series, but the Spiral King Ghidorah, the Aurora Bullmark Mechagodzilla,
Yes.
and the Tease Facto Godzilla 2000. What was it? Imagination?
Evolution.
I can't remember what it's called. Evolution. So cool. We love all of those. And now for winning those, all of those manufacturers should probably just send us a couple of each one, right?
That
That's
would be
how this
nice.
works now?
That would be really nice.
Who wants to win a
Nice.
Bullmark?
You know what? You know what?
That would be
You
really
know what?
nice.
Tim just asked me in the chat, "Am I okay?" No, I'm not okay because
Oh.
because you know
You're
what? You know
never
what?
okay though.
You know what? Let me just tell y'all, not you co-hosts, but y'all are a bunch of hypocrites out there because y'all love the Megalon, the third centimeter Megalon, but yet you don't care for the movie. Y'all are some hypocritical. Y'all just. Oh God Almighty!
Wow. Yeah, it does get kind of personal, you know. There was a couple people that said, "Well, what about this model kit? Well, what about this model kit?" I'm like, "Well, you're the only one that has it, so I can't really include it. I'd love to include it, but you're the only one that has it." Model kits are a tough one because it's a smaller niche in the collectible world. They're very expensive and they're very limited, so it's hard to choose. And I even had one on my list that actually was released last year. So I tried to do something that was at least, released in 2021 or really close to it. And Kyle, you misspoke. You said you don't have anything, but you will have the Rhedosaurus.
Right,
when it
I will.
arrives.
I will.
Yes,
when
and I
it's-
will too.
Nice.
Yes. So
There was a lot of great nominations. It was hard.
It was.
it was really hard. It was
was.
really hard to choose.
It really was.
Yeah,
Right.
and so Kaijime Addict X asks if now it's their turn to vote among the winner categories. Nope, that's it. We are choosing 4 winners next year. There will be 5 when John's with us. There will be multiple winners. I did not like how we had one collectible that won everything because like last year I had no desire to even get the gigantic Mechagodzilla, but I mean,
Why?
sure it's cool. Sure, it's cool.
Why?
pretty cool.
Oh, you're in trouble
Well, now
Kyle.
you know why, because I'm not going to be taking it with me. That's for sure.
Well, I just got mine this year, so to me it's a 2021.
You're
To
like-
you, is it 2021?
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we at? That means we're finished with our second segment. It's time for the Monster Showcase, right?
We're already at the Monster Showcase.
Already at the
Wow.
Monster Showcase, but
Wow.
we're an hour 40 in. I mean, this is like
Okay.
exactly
Oh,
where we
wow.
should be.
It's going so fast. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Keith
it is.
says, "Not hard. The Mothra is the best." Okay, there you go.
My man. My man.
Keith, you had the opportunity to come on here and talk about it, and you said no. So
Yeah, Keith, come on.
yeah,
We want to
maybe
see
next
you.
time we want to see you, but next
The
time.
public needs you.
Yes, they do. Anyway,
David, would you like to introduce the Monster Showcase 2021 and tell our viewers what this was all about this month?
I would love to, Kyle. This one is the very last Monster Showcase of 2021, and we, the co-hosts and I, decided that we were going to make this up to you guys. So basically, it was anything goes. Best Kaiju Pick 2021, and you guys did a great job. It was really, really, really hard to pick the ones that we didn't even pick yet, but it was hard for I already like pick it in my head before we even do this, but you guys really knocked it out of the park this time, and you went outside the box. You did some really innovative stuff. I love it. Now, before we get to this month, just want to give you a little preview of what's happening. We will be choosing one winner for the entire 2021, and they will be winning a very special prize. And I think we decided we're going to do that before the end of the year. Right, Kyle?
Yeah, we should be able to get that done before the end of the year, yeah.
We're going to probably do that before the end of the year, and we're thinking about our anniversary of our very first show. It's not written in stone yet, but we're going to try to get it together so we can have the winner of 2021, our very favorite photograph for the Monster Showcase, that will win a very special prize that you'll be excited about. So, without further ado, let's see what you guys did for the last showcase of 2021. Roll it. Roll it. Beautiful.
Beautiful sunset.
So nice.
Cool.
On the
Some people did
screen.
a holiday
Festive.
Adrian, that's phenomenal. I love that one.
Oh,
There's your glitter,
there's-
Christine.
I love those.
Oh, Andy got one.
Oh, the closed mouth.
Andy got one.
Oh.
Ooh,
Beautiful collection.
I love that lineup. Great lineup.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Burning.
I wish I
Wow,
could've
I didn't know they made so many.
Dell
Dang,
always
Dell.
Dell.
Jesus.
Comes through. Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
that's-
and Ed. I don't know what that is, but it's cool.
That's cute.
Okay, glow
Glorious.
days. Nice work, Eric.
Glorious.
Frank. This is
Oh,
Charlie
very
Brown
classy.
too. Nice.
Oh, that's cute.
Very festive. Very festive.
That was
Harold, man.
rad.
Always good.
89.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't see that one.
Oh, that's cool.
But that was
Like
from
that one.
Instagram.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh, there's
I love it.
That's
Oh my
really
gosh,
great.
the bonus. Oh, wow, he's got like all of them.
Joey's got a cool collection.
Nice collection there.
Oh, Jonathan.
Battle Royale.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I mean,
That's a lot of stuff in that room. There, he's got some
DMK.
DMK.
Oh,
Heavy metal. Heavy metal.
that's cool.
Oh,
Great,
yeah.
great perspective shot.
Respect it.
Okay,
I
Nick.
love this. As a
Beautiful.
fellow
I'm gonna
taxidermy collector.
copy that.
That's a good idea.
Shell beauty there
Oh,
too.
nice.
Robert.
Robert.
cool.
Robert.
I love the glow. Gotta say.
Nicely
Oh,
curated.
right.
Ryan.
Let's- we gotta get
Dude.
involved with them too. He's
Excellent.
got some stuff I gotta talk to him about.
Ryan.
Yes.
There's Yolande. Nice to get her.
Memorial box.
Snowy Godzilla.
Snowy.
Yes.
Oh, there
Rail
he is.
alert.
All hail, all hail.
All right.
Stop.
Excellent
Guys.
work,
Oh my
everybody.
gosh.
Excellent.
Weird.
All right. Okay, so this next month, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the hashtag. Oh wait, let me get it up here. Da, 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 da. New
I like that
year,
one.
new kaiju.
Yes, I like
So
that.
that's gonna be the hashtag. And what we want to see is we really want to see your first box day of January 2022.
2022.
Okay, that's what we want to see your first box day. But you know, if the wiggle room is there, so if you get something between the end of this show and the beginning of the next show,
We'll allow
you really
it.
want to show that off.
We'll
We'll
let
allow
it slide.
Exactly, we'll let it
Let it
slide.
slide.
But there you go. New year, new kaiju.
I can do
you know,
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always
works out
awesome
though.
to
What do I
see
got
so
coming in
many
next?
cool photos. Ed Holland, whose photo was in there, actually he posted something in the group this morning because he went to the Godzilla slide, which is what his photo was of, but he went back at night, and I just have to show off the photo of the
Wow.
Godzilla slide
That's
in
beautiful.
That's
Colorado
cool.
Flower World.
I didn't know they lit it
Lit
up
up
like
at night.
that.
I
So
didn't
that's
either.
not photoshopped. He was
Kuriyama.
actually there at
Wow.
the Godzilla slide. That's, you know.
And
But
then
that's
he
the
probably
Kuriyama
had to
flower
walk
card,
down
right?
the hill all in the dark by himself. Anyway, thanks Ed for sharing that with us.
Ed's very
Uh,
talented. Ed's got
Ed
some
is a
great
talented
stuff.
guy. Love Ed to death. And you know what? This is probably the best time for me to show off the giveaway.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's
Prizes.
right. We are giving away this gigantically huge piece of vinyl by
That's
Diamond.
awesome.
It's so big that I'm having trouble showing it off. But here,
It's
look at the
so
back.
cool.
I don't want to drop it.
I
There it
have
is.
one of these, and it's awesome.
Look at that, you guys.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And you can put a
And-
light underneath, like an LED light strip underneath the water, and it'll glow. It's super cool.
Nice.
And
You
the
can carry
film
it down the
celebrates
street
30
like a
years
boombox.
this year.
Oh, that's right. That's
It's
right.
true.
All right, so this is the big baddie we're giving away. You know, I never want to say that we're going to limit the winners to anything. So, you know, just if you're in the U.S., please make sure to win. Okay, so
Oh my God.
I mean, this thing is heavy. It's heavy. Okay, so
He's
I'm
not
just
trying
kidding.
to lie. He's not trying to lie.
Everybody is
Everybody's. It's valid. It's valid.
It's valid.
Chris and Helmy.
We'll chip
It's
in, we'll
valid.
chip in for
It's
sure.
valid.
Sure,
We'll do it.
sure. We're all good.
We'll do it.
Okay. I'm not concerned. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. But if you're wondering how we actually choose these winners, actually what we do is we use a tool from the company that does this this system that we use. It's called the StreamYard giveaway tool. And what I'm going to say is, if you would like to win this guy, this 1991 gallery,
Premium diorama.
all the cool, funny names they have for it from Diamond, then what I need you to do is in the chat, you need to put in this hashtag win the 1991. If you would like to win that, then
Do it now.
now's the time to put it in. I probably should have said this before the Monster Showcase.
That's all right.
But
We
hey,
can talk
whatever.
a little bit. We can
Yeah,
chat a
so
little bit.
if you want to win the 1991, put that hashtag in there, and then the actual tool will screen share it so people can
Good
actually
luck.
Cool.
win
Good
it.
luck.
It's a killer statue.
While they're doing that, while you guys
Yes,
are putting
yes.
it in, I'm going to just tell you what the prize is going to be, because Kyle and I already talked about it, and I think Leslie knows too. So what we're going to do for our favorite photo of 2021 for the Monster Showcase, we are going to get a Collect All Monsters poster art by John Bellotti Jr. You're going to get a big poster, and we're going to ship it to each other's houses, and we're all going to sign it. And that's going to be your main prize. So it's pretty fun. It's going to be a collector's item one day, so you might want to hang on to it. Just kidding.
Hang us on your wall.
It's
Immediate
just kind of
collector's item.
yeah.
That's right.
It's just going to be kind of a fun, whimsical thank you for all of your participation during 2021. And of course, the winner of tonight's Monster Showcase will be getting their official Collect All Monsters mug. And the way we do that is we actually sort of in our heads narrow down the winners, and then right after the show we discuss and we choose one, and then tomorrow morning bright and early I will announce it in our Facebook group. So that's another good reason to be in our Facebook
Good luck,
group.
you guys.
That's
you
right.
So,
That's right.
okay,
So
that's enough vamping. I think people had time to.
You did a great
right
job, David.
there.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you.
we absolutely got a lot of those entries in, and I did, of course, just see
Okay.
them start to slow down. So why don't we go ahead and share the giveaway tool with Win the 1991. We're going to
Good luck,
start
everybody.
collecting the comments
Good
right
luck.
now.
Super cool figure.
19 entries,
people.
and who's going to be the winner?
And then if you win, you got to get the
King
King Ghidorah to go with it.
Oh my gosh. I haven't seen that one. Congratulations, Helmy.
Congratulations, Helmy.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Let's just draw again. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Helmy, congratulations, dude.
Congratulations.
I do need you to send me some pictures of you with your winnings this year, because
Yes.
you have won two of these drawings, and we are very happy that you are here. First up, Helmy is an amazing supporter of the show. Was an
Yes,
amazing
he is.
supporter of the
Yes,
Kaiju
he is.
Cast. I don't want. I'm
He's
just
awesome.
joking around because he lives in Australia. So we'll get this shipped out to you. Maybe by the end of the year, probably not by the end of the year, honestly, Helmy, but I'm sure you can understand why with all the holidays and the crazy shipping that's happening in here in the States and to I think actually
Everywhere
even
else, basically.
they're
Everywhere,
like,
yeah.
isn't like the USPS I think actually like stopping shipments to some places because it's just so screwed up right now.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Yes.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yes.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yes.
I would not doubt
These
it.
places,
Well,
are
yeah.
backed up, and again, kind of like the truck driving industry, the parcel industry, like we don't have enough workers. Nobody really wants to go back to work, unfortunately, because of the pandemic, and then been stuck at home. And quite frankly, some folks make more money staying at home, so they don't really feel the urge to go back to work. As a result, a lot of these industries out here are going through massive shortages. But that is why it's taking longer for packages to get to you. But we're working as hard as we can to get them to you as fast as we can. So just be more patient.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Helmy says I can take my time to ship it. bad advice to give me, Helmy.
Yeah.
no, I will. I
we'll
will get
get
the
it.
ship out to you, buddy. Anyway,
And
hey,
it's,
well, yeah, go ahead, David. Yeah.
Oh no, I was just going to say it's always, we always try to get our stuff out as soon as possible. I'm sure you already have his information, I think, right?
I'm sure.
Perfect.
But he can always send it to me as well again because I need it for all the paperwork that I have to fill out for those international shipments.
Yeah.
And just kidding. So hey, we are gonna go ahead and close out the show. Thank you guys so much for being here. It has been a wonderful holiday special, in my opinion. I had a great time.
I had a lot of fun, as you can tell.
Not
Love
just
being
with
with
the
you guys.
co-host,
Love
but
being
with the
with you
people
guys.
watching live.
Yep.
We have increased our viewership. We have 49 people watching live,
nice.
both on the Facebook
Nice.
and the YouTube. And once again, if you're watching live and hanging out with us on a Saturday afternoon, thank you for taking the time to be with us. And if you're one of
Really.
our viewers that's always around, man, we couldn't have made this show as cool as it is without you. And we can't look forward. We can't wait to see what happens next year. And I look forward to all these cool ideas that are like storming around in my brain that I want to bring to Collect All Monsters. And
we got good stuff.
We got lots of cool things on the horizon.
And also, it's not just us. You guys are more than welcome to share your ideas with us. If there's something that you really want to see in 2022, just let us know. You can PM us. You could write it in the group. You could write it in the chat room. If there's something that you're like, hey, why don't you guys do X? We'll, and if it's possible and we can all do it, we'll be so happy to oblige. And any ideas are welcome. And we love.
Yeah, next year we're going to do
guys.
at the beginning of the year we're going to do a survey for our viewers too.
Excellent.
Sort of like get a real in depth like response to see how people are liking the show and all that good stuff.
Sounds great.
Right on. Well, I think this is probably the perfect opportunity for us to move into our final things we say before we say goodnight. David, you want to kick us off?
Sure. Now, if you want this cool conversation to continue, please join us in our Facebook group. We have a lot of fun over there. We do a lot of box days, a lot of cool photos, a lot of information. Join our Facebook group. Answer the questions. Really simple. We're almost at 1,000. We'd love to have you join us in the group. Leslie.
And thanks for watching the show, everybody. And please remember to subscribe and hit that like button if you had a good time watching the show today. And also, Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year.
Ditto. Yes.
Exactly. And then, don't keep us a secret. Share us and let us know, let your friends and family know about our show if you really enjoy it. And spread the love and cheer and Christmas vibes and Merry Christmas to everyone. And I hope you have a great 2022 coming up. Kyle.
All right. Now I'm going to take over for John for this moment.
Oh, go for it.
If you're not catching this episode live, let us know in the comments if you like what you saw. And especially if you have a question, drop that in the comments and we'll make sure to answer it after the fact.
Thanks, John.
Very nice,
You're
John.
welcome.
Very professional, John.
Now, until next time, our planet may be doomed, our Earth devastated, the monsters are in revolt, and civilization is in chaos, but we must unite and collect all monsters. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next year.
Bye, guys. Merry Christmas.